We are finally getting a decent rain. We've had some small showers over the past couple weeks. Probably less than an inch over the past 3 weeks. And hay fields need it. Pasture needs it. The cows. The garden needs it. I've been watering the garden. Okay. Needs it. Yard needs it. Everybody needs it. Fantastic. Rain has passed. Gorgeous sunset. Don't mind the high tension lines. Nothing I can do about that. Nice and cool out here. Here come the heifers. Hey cows! Come on cows! I'll get them up here and I'll feed them. I'll put them a little bit of grain in the buckets, and then I'll take the golf cart down there. I'm gonna open up the rest of the field for them and let them have that far half if I can get them up here. Hey cows, come on girls. Let's see how much rain we had here. Not as much as I thought. I thought we had more than that. It's about, I'd say, not even a ½ inch in there. I don't think they've been up here drinking it. See if this one's got the same amount. Yeah. It may be a ½ inch. Anyway, here they come. Look at them. Running. Come on, girls. Come on, cows. I don't feed them a ton of grain, but I like to be able to get them up here in the barn, and this lets me be able to kind of control them. Let me put some grain in the bucket and we'll go feed them. Y'all settle down. They're crazy. They're all crazy. My daughter and her cousin are out there on the 4-wheeler. Hi. Hi. This is Red Cup. My daughter named her Red Cup. She said she looked like a red Solo Cup. And she's the friendliest. These other 4 are crazy stupid. I got 2 feeders because they got too big for their heads to get in there, and they usually all go for one. And then until one of them figures out there's grain in the other one, then they all come. These 2 are the most friendliest. Red Cup, she's pretty friendly. She'll come up and eat right out of the bucket. And this other one's name's Ketchup. These 3, however, are idiots. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I mean, sometimes they just take off running for no reason. But I'm gonna go down and open the rest of the field up. Let's go check their water. Oh, I just stepped in a big giant mud hole. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wow. They need some water. Big time. We'll get them some water. But the feed is one way I get them up in here into the barn lot. Just the other day, today's Monday, Saturday I had to put them in here. So the people who were putting in the gas line came in here with track hose and mini excavators and pulled up the silt fence. So they had to spend the night in the barn lot. I brought them up here and closed the gate. That keeps them out of this field. And them guys went down and pulled up the rest of the silt fence. So, you know, that way I can, it's easy to separate them out because they're still young and still skittish. And there's no way you can go down there in that field and round them up by hand right now. They're too wild and crazy. Why am I closing this gate? I gotta get in here. This is the first section I put them on. It's a little bit too wide for my first attempt, but they really ate it down. I mean, it looked like this, but that was 5 weeks ago, and you can see it's really grown back up. And as we go along here, where I've separated them and put them on, you'll see how it goes. It goes downhill to where we get to where they're at now. about right here was the first section I give them. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see. I don't know how good it's showing up on the camera, but the grass quality goes downhill. So it looks like about 5 or 6 weeks to recover, but we haven't had a lot of rain. This last little bit of rain we had today is really going to help that. But I'm just going to go down here and take my separator loose on this far side and let them have the rest of the field. There's about bottom end a good little bit more than I would normally give them, but it's not worth my time to try to separate it into two separate ones. And you can see they've only been on this about 4 or 5 days. It's about 50 foot wide by probably 100 foot long, and they've really eaten it down. And this next section is a little bit wider now. It's probably twice as big as this, but I'm gonna let them have it. There's a lot of good grass and stuff in there, and I need to get it eat down, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to them. And here's a great illustration. Right down here is where the silt fence was. So you can see what it looks like on this side of the silt fence where they were getting to versus this side of the silt fence where they really couldn't get to. You can see how much more is down here. And them dumbasses. So them guys came in here and I told them just to unhook it and hook it back to the fence, but the top wire is actually not energized. This wire is the one that's energized. But I just buy these. I've seen people make their own, but it's like $2 at the store, and it's like super easy. So I just do that. So I'm gonna leave the temporary posts in. We're just gonna take this rope up, and right there's the corner. And these posts are about 50 foot apart, so that's about 100 foot. But it kind of goes at an angle, so at the top it's probably only 50 foot wide. And then I'm not really worried about moving to keep them out of here. And so I'll let them have this the rest of the week. Today's Monday, and then probably Thursday, I'll probably leave them out here till a full week, till next Monday or Tuesday. And then I'll move them back up to the very first paddock I had. So that's gonna give them this section. And the cows have pretty much figured out that what I'm doing when I come down here. And so they'll probably spend all night out here eating tonight and getting fat, which is good. A lot of Queen Anne's lace out here. Like I say, I didn't get a chance to mow this. So anyway, that's what's going on. You can see I've got a haircut since the last time. I was getting pretty bushy. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, the cart ran out of gas. I decided to go back because they hadn't hooked that other fence on the right, so I decided to go check down there. And they hadn't hooked it on the right section of fence, which is fine, they don't know. Then the cart ran out of gas. So now I'm hoofing it. Yeah, I ran out of gas. Sorry. Y'all go eat. See if they take off running. Like the idiots they are. I can't believe it. Normally they'd take off running like a bunch of idiots. All right, see y'all later. There they go.